When you start kind of branching off and you hear the stories about how so many of these species
Okay, I'm
have
trying to get in touch with this
fertility
lady.
issues.
Her name is
Okay, I'm fascinated
Kishara
with this image
Ninki.
above it, with the
Anubis.
So these are
Anubis-type
artifacts.
creature,
So look
yes,
at this.
kind of juggling. I don't know what
Here's
this
our
is.
wolf
Planets,
mother.
stars, something like that.
World Mother.
This is supremely fascinating with Anubis. One, it is part of this canine species that is talked about all across the planet throughout history. Whether you call them werewolves, whether you call them dogmen. In Scandinavia, there was a landmass that used to be called Doggerland. When you go to India, they talk about how they traded with the Maharajas in amber because the dogmen lived in the mountains and they mined the amber.
Yeah.
On top of that, I'd say.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
amber.
Here, I
And
mean,
my
here in
mom
Russia,
almost
we
named
also
me
have
Amber.
we actually have them as a part of the religious tradition, where they talk
Saint
about
Christopher.
the dog-headed
Saint
people,
Christopher.
and some of them are actually in the religious art that we have now, and it's Christian. I mean, it's crazy that it's part of the Christian art sometimes. Yeah, go ahead.
You look up Saint Christopher on the European depictions of Saint Christopher. He was a 7-foot tall, dog-headed individual
Saint
from
Christopher's medal
India,
hanging on my
and
son's
that's
bed.
why his story becomes a patron saint of travelers. And God blessed him so much that he turned
Man's
him
best
into a
friend.
human.
Oh wow!
Man's best
Interesting.
friend.
He was a dog man.
Yeah.
Dog spelled
So
backwards.
maybe someone turned him into a human in the records, not really actually, not actually
Yeah.
turned him into a human. Yeah, he was probably kind of acknowledged as one of them, not literally being turned into something else.
And if the Catholic Church wanted to go, no, we can't have this non-human species. We're calling them demons. We need to turn him into a man because God blessed him and brought him from beasthood to manhood.
Right. Okay, so what do you think he is above him? First of all, they kind of have a
Kind of looks like
different
Mars.
color, and probably it's a different material.
These 3 objects are actually found on multiple objects, and especially with the anything connected with the Anuna. These 3 represent, actually this is a bit of a question, so I can't say that definitively, but what you normally see are representations of a 7-pointed star, a 4-pointed star, and this crescent moon shape. This one, though, is older than all of those previous depictions. So this is the oldest one we have of this system of 3,
the Pleiades.
which I believe is their home system in Taurus. Because all of these people, I mean, look how many bulls you have all over the place. You know, I realize everybody wants to stick the Anuna and every alien in either, they came from Orion. No, dude, they didn't come from Orion. Orion was part of the directions. But they try to put it, they came from Pleiades. Well, no, actually, Pleiades is also a reference to the bull.
Yeah, that's where
because the bull was so important. The heavenly bull, the Taurus, the Tauri.
The toroidal field.
They didn't say the heavenly Pleiades. They didn't say the heavenly hunter. They said the heavenly bull.
The reason that they called it a bull was they were talking about Taurus. They were talking about creating toroidal fields. That's what the pine cone is. The pine cone is the phallus, and the donut is the womb. And when you put the 2 together and you create a toroidal field, it eliminates gravity.
Okay, so why these 3 objects then? What do they represent?
You go through the eye of Taurus. In that constellation, you find there's a red star.
Okay.
And I believe this is referencing something to their home system. One of these could be they could have a trinary system.
I wonder if it's Avalon.
This is something that is extremely important to them. They put on multiple artifacts in multiple countries where they will reference this thing like it's very, very important. We're just not quite sure. We even find this on tarot cards.
So the Taurus constellation's alpha star is actually Aldebaran.
And we've heard that star referenced many times.
Yeah.
Aldebaran,
It's an orange star,
Aldebaran,
actually.
Baron,
And
Baron
if we're
Trump.
looking at this thing right here.
I am related
Okay.
to all the
Yeah,
founding
right.
fathers.
And
So
it's one of those things that has lingered through. If you go to Wall Street, what do you see on Wall Street?
yes.
A red-eyed bull.
Yep. Okay.
Now, a lot of people will equate that to something evil because we need to take the religion out of this. Because there are people who look at that bull and they're like, you don't understand, it's evil. It's like, why is it evil? It's a bull
because of the
referencing
golden
Taurus.
Because of the golden calf and because of the Moloch being and the Baal beings who are also bull-headed.
But those are just one section. I mean, we have bulls in Mesopotamia, we have bulls in Egypt, we have bulls in
Sure.
South America.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we wouldn't look at humans and go, well, all
And
humans
we
are
have
evil because of
bullshitters in
Napoleon.
Yeah, of
America.
course.
Napoleon did it, you know. So, yeah, people do things, it's jacked up.
So anyway, I thought that was really interesting, and this is on YouTube channel Astra Lionica, ASTRALIONICA.